Katie, famous Katie. Well, I think that I ended up showing you the previous video that really went nowhere because of all the interruptions and because of my, you know, going everywhere. It's horrible. But I'm gonna try to get back on track. Something I was talking about there was the whole the thing about my adventure about the claustrophobia and being in the car. Well, they decided to get in the car. They got in the trunk. They were there having fun, literally in the pitch black, for like 10 minutes each, both of them. And then one of those security guys came and they were like, I passed by here 3 times, and every time I come here, you guys are being very loud, and I am getting complaints from the neighbors. That was a lie though, because number one, we were laughing and we were being very low. And number two, we weren't like screaming or, doing any of that crazy stuff. And number three, that was only his second time he had passed by. So he was lying. He just wanted to be mean. So the owner of the house, her sister came out and she's kind of wild. And she went up to him and said, this is my house and blah 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 blah. And she like went off on him. It was kind of crazy. Um, he ended up making us go inside anyways, and we had to go inside. But the thing is that we couldn't go inside because somebody was spending the night or something, and there was like a bunch of people in the living room, and it was a two-story house, so it's not like we could just go, So my friends had a brilliant idea and said, let's walk to the park. That was about like 5 minutes away. We had to walk, and we did. But almost getting there, we saw the security guy in his little car. So we decided to run quickly to the park. And we ran. We were almost there, but we ended up running into it. And then we noticed that the security car stopped in front of the park. And he was getting off to go inside of the park. And we started going crazy. We were like, oh my god, what do we do? What do we do? Because we were gonna get in a lot of trouble because he had me told to go inside, and we ended up like not going inside because we couldn't go inside, but we still wanted to hang out a little. So we decided to go to the park so we wouldn't be in his face and he wouldn't have to say anything to us. But little did we know that he was gonna go look for us in the park. So we were in the park and we were like, I was like, oh my god, we're gonna show it. I was like freaking out, and my friends were like, calm down, and I was like, no. It was really bad. Um, and he starts coming towards inside of the park, like the park entrance, and we started running like more deep in the park. And as we ran, like more, we started hiding like behind the playground. And little did we know that as soon as like we started like we were trying to hide in the playground, um, the sprinklers of the park came on. So I started screaming. I was like, ah! Oh my, it was horrible. It was horrible. The guy was coming looking for us in the sprinklers, and I got soaked. It was it was really funny. It was really funny. I have to admit, it was hilarious. It was a hilarious experience. But yeah, it was too funny. He never ended up finding us, but we ended up having to walk back to the house, like so. It was really funny. Then after that, we ended up going to one of our other friends' house, and there was like a bunch of like other people that we knew there. false alarm. Anyway, okay. So, okay. So yeah, so we ended up running, leaving, or whatever, and yeah, whatever. And then we ended up going to another friend's house, and then we started playing cards and stuff. It was fun. They made soup or something, and I ate it. And it was like 2 in the morning, and I was like eating the soup. And then in the back, it was really awesome because they had a hammock. I love hammocks. Hammocks are awesome. They really are. You should get one, or you should come to Miami and get on one. And I can tell you more stories. Um, but yeah, so it was really fun. It was really fun. But yeah, that was a really funny story. I mean, it might not. I don't know if it was really funny if you laughed or if it made you smile, but to me in that moment, it was hilarious. And when I think about it now, it was really funny. So, but that's my story about running away from the security at like I don't know 12:30 at night or midnight, after midnight. But okay, so I'm gonna end this one, and then I'm gonna send you another one on others. By the way, I want applesauce really bad right now, but I think they ate my applesauce. I love applesauce. I really do. It's like I used to eat like a jar like this big of applesauce every day, but lately I've been cutting back on applesauce because of a lot of reasons, which you will see and read once I finish my story of my life, which I've been working on very hard just for you, Missing. Okay, so but anyway, yeah, I had an obsession with applesauce. Um, yeah, I really like it. Like I love applesauce. I can eat applesauce all day. I really can. It's really good. But anyway, just a random little facts about me. Fun facts about just in case you wanted to know something random about me. It's pretty random. I like applesauce. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna end this and do a new one. Okay.